Hello there! The holiday season is upon us! Do you have your decorations up yet? Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 112, my 2022 Star Wars Christmas Ornament Collection. Did you set up your Star Wars holiday tree yet? In addition to ornaments that I have bought in previous years, I have picked up several more that have been released this year. In addition to the Hallmark ornaments that I usually find, I also found a few that were made by Funko. The ornaments that I share with you today, I found at my local Walmart. I guess you could say they are the inexpensive ornaments by Hallmark. Because if you go to the Hallmark store, you're going to find out, well, let me put it this way. Remember how the black figure prices have been going up and up and they're just getting more and more expensive and getting to the point where a lot of people are thinking, what's the point of buying them anymore because they're just so expensive? You haven't been to a Hallmark store lately to get their Christmas ornaments. Yeah, wow. Well, before I unbox this box, I'd just like to once again invite you to like this video, to leave a comment, and of course, to hit that subscribe button. Now, let me get this box unboxed, and we will begin. Okay, the first two ornaments I want to show you are ornaments that I've never really added to the collection before because they've never really caught my eye before. And they're just kind of flat metal ornaments, not a 3D type thing, but these two happen to be from The Mandalorian. The first one here, of course, features Grogu in his little carriage, if you want to call it that, his little floating box that he rides around. And the other one is Boba Fett. As you can see, both of them are rather neat little ornaments, very colorful, really, and kind of heavy. There's a little weight to these buggers. They are metal, they're not plastic, so actually these two should last for quite a while. So something different. I haven't bought these type of ornaments before. Thought they'd be kind of nice to add to the collection. On the back, you can see there's just a big long string that is along with the ornament. So you can hang it on your tree or from the doorway or whatever. So those are the first two. We'll get those out of the way. And then we'll move into the regular Hallmark ornaments. Now, one of the first ones I bought this year was a Stormtrooper, and as you can tell from the pack, I don't think this is a 2022 ornament. This is all the way back from the sequel movies. Wasn't thinking when I bought it, just something there, and I thought, oh, that's a new ornament, gotta buy it, get it home, and yeah, it might not be quite as new as what I was thinking, but still, kind of a Stormtrooper. List price was $7.99. Now, let's get into this year's ornaments. The first one is R2-D2. And as you can see, kind of a nice figure for R2-D2. Not too bad. Price-wise, as you can see from the sticker, is $10. And actually just kind of a nice action figure when you get right down to it. Kind of a cheap action figure when you think of the price of the vintage series nowadays. So there's R2-D2. Who do we have along with R2-D2? Well, of course, we've got to have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And why do we have Obi-Wan Kenobi? Well, there's this little TV series that was recently on Disney Plus that probably gives you a clue as to why this year we got an Obi-Wan Kenobi Christmas ornament or holiday ornament. Life Day ornament? Would that be a good way to put it? So, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then we move into the Boba Fett show. Yes, we've even got a ornament for Boba Fett, and this happens to be Boba Fett. Who else would you have from Boba Fett if you're only going to print one out? And I've only seen one from this TV series, so of course it had to be Boba Fett. And unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention, and before I knew it, all of a sudden had two Boba Fetts. So there again, it is a nice ornament, nice 3D. Tell you the truth, if these would move arms and legs, this would be a viable option instead of getting the vintage series, I think. So there we go, Boba Fett. Now we've got one from The Mandalorian, and of course that has to be The Mandalorian. And as you can see here again, very nice figure, well done. I like it. Would look sharp on anybody's tree, I would think. And of course, if you have the Mandalorian, you better have a sidekick too, and that would be Grogu. And yes, you can tell it's this year's because it says Grogu on it and not the child. And this one is a heavy one. As you can see though, it is not in proportion to the Mandalorian. So the Mandalorian is not going to be carrying Grogu around here. But there again, it is a nice figure with a nice bit of detail on it. Something that would look sharp hanging on your tree. The next one was an exclusive to Walmart, and it's a gold figure, kind of different. This one happens to be of the Millennium Falcon. And actually, I think it's a very sharp looking ship. Granted, it's not very big, but for the amount of detail they have on it, I think they actually did a pretty good job. So what do you think of that? I like it. If this was on a tree, that would kind of get your attention a little bit with that gold color, I would say. So these are the Hallmark ornaments that I found in Walmart this year. I didn't buy any of the actual Hallmark store ornaments because I could get about 3 of these for the price of 1 of those. Although I have to say, the ones that are available at the Hallmark store are really nice ornaments. I just got a hard time paying that much for one thing. It's hard enough buying Black Series figures these days for the price they want. But I do have 3 more ornaments to show you, and they're not by Hallmark. Okay, the first of these, and these are from Funko. So, first of these, of course, the Mandalorian and child. And yes, we have the Mandalorian holding the child there, or holding Grogu. I guess it is the Mandalorian and Grogu. But there we've got a nice ornament. And just like your typical Funko, we've got the big head and the small body. The head is about the same size as what the body is. Not too bad a figure. So there it is from 2022 from the Mandalorian. We'll put them in front here. We also have one from Boba Fett. And this is exclusive to Walmart from the looks of it. We do have the little tag there, exclusive to Walmart. And a Boba Fett figure. And this one, as you can see too, typical Funko Pop. The head is as big as the body. Nice figure though, not too bad. These are not bobbleheads, of course, because they're going to be hanging from the tree. And you can imagine what that little spring would do if you tried to hang the helmet from a tree. That spring is going to get longer as time goes on, and all of a sudden the body is going to be hanging below the head. So this is one solid piece of plastic here. But not bad. I do like the figure. Now, granted, these are single figures. I did find a 2-pack from Funko Pop. And of course, that features our 2 favorite droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO in gold color again. So maybe that gold thing is to kind of go with the Millennium Falcon here that Hallmark did. But you look at the figures and they're actually not bad at all. They are typical Funko Pop. Got the big eyes and so forth, but done in gold. And once again, done at Walmart. And one thing I do like with the Funko Pop one here, or at least with this one, yeah, I don't see it on the other ones. Yeah, this one they did write 2002 limited edition, or limited quantity. So, what do you think? Which ones do you like better? Do you prefer the Funko Pop ornaments? Or do you prefer the Hallmark? I think they've all got their place. I think they're all kind of sharp. I like them. I'm glad I've got them for my edition. Leave a comment below. Let me know which ones do you have or which ones do you plan to get. Just want to invite you to once again hit that like button and help the channel. Subscribe to the channel. And of course, share the video with your friends. Until next time, may the force be with you and keep collecting.